John here, obviously. And I'm going to mention a word in a second that doesn't really get talked about in either the mainstream or even the alternative counter media, the new digital media, online, social media, stuff like that, YouTube and other platforms. I just don't see this word talked about, and I think it's time it gets mentioned. Specifically in relation to Canada, the country that I live in, the nation run by the new dictator, Justin Trudeau. Canada has, for the past 2 years, been what is called an apartheid state, very much like South Africa was an apartheid state in the 1970s. Now, the lines of division are different in Canada than they were in South Africa. It used to be divided along ethnic and racial lines, and the division lines in Canada are who has stood on their basic fundamental rights and refused to surrender autonomy of their own body, or refused unwanted experimental injections, opposed to who accepted experimental injections either immediately when they were offered or as a product of coercion and extortion and blackmail, which is what all of the ongoing measures are impacting the non-injected. I don't say unvaccinated because technically it's not a vaccine, although it does get called that. But Canada is an apartheid nation. And it used to be, in the 1970s, and I guess in the 1980s, that apartheid was viewed as a evil, as simply morally wrong to have a society that had one set of rights for one group of people and a different, diminished set of rights for another group of people based on their identity. Apparently now apartheid is a good thing, which is why I'm talking about it. And if you, as a Canadian, would like to continue to support and promote apartheid in Canada, it's very easy for you to do it. All you need to do is continue to download and use your digital passport on your phone. That is the system that we use in Canada to support and maintain apartheid. If we were to all stop downloading and using that digital passport system, the apartheid system being imposed by our government would essentially immediately collapse. So you can continue to support apartheid as a Canadian, with Canada being one of the new apartheid nations in the world, by simply continuing to use the digital passport app provided to you by your government. And it's that app that will allow you to access your banking system, go to restaurants, travel on trains or not travel, work a job or not work, be a citizen or not be a citizen, be a person with some of your privileges still intact. We used to think they were rights. Obviously, if they can be taken away, they're not. So you don't have those. You have privileges. And if you want to continue to maintain the apartheid system that is in Canada, which is now, used to be bad, but now it's good. Apartheid is good now. All you have to do is keep using that digital passport on your phone. If you, like some crazy Luddite wackadoo weirdo, if you thought apartheid was bad, all you'd have to do is just delete that thing off your phone and not use it, and the whole system would collapse. Anyway, thanks for listening, and as always, have a lovely, lovely day.